I've just seen that life goes through a lot of difficult challenges, but along the way, if you just persevere, it's amazing. Hi, I'm Beaty Ottenweller, and actually I was raised in the Caribbean, a missionary's daughter. One of those carefree stories, riding horses and enjoying life, until I was 9 when I was held prisoner with my family for 3 months. That was probably one of the most traumatic things I could have ever imagined, saw things I never imagined, and those things have stayed in my mind and had to work through for a long time. Came back to the United States when I was coming to high school and ended up meeting the man of my dreams in college, and I obviously thought we would just be together forever. Unfortunately, he had a brain tumor. At the age of 28, he was diagnosed and he died at the age of 44. In that time between, we started churches all over. We worked in New York City, in a beautiful, phenomenal city, helping people in their walk with God. It was just a beautiful time of adventure. But eventually life caught up and Barry got sicker and sicker and eventually died in 2001. 2003, unfortunately, the church was not at the healthiest place, and I lost my job as a widow with 3 young kids and had to start over again. I can't even begin to describe how difficult those next few years were. My dad died, my 2 brothers died, I had 9 deaths in 7 years, and I literally felt like I was on survival mode over and over and over again. And so, starting over has been something I've had to learn how to do again and again. Moved down to Georgia where I could afford to live, and eventually there went back into the ministry and eventually married Mark Ottenweller. We got to connected again after his wife died, and we together started rebuilding a life. 6 kids, 8 grandkids later, and more to come. I've just seen that life goes through a lot of difficult challenges, but along the way, if you just persevere, it's amazing. Now, I don't remember a time in my life where the church was not family. And family comes with good stuff, and family comes with messy stuff. And sometimes I could kill my brothers. They're just like, huh, but they're still my brothers, right? And what I can say is if I could give you clips of so many moments in my life, when we were prisoners of war coming back starving and just skinny as bones, and the church took us in and fed us and bought us clothes and got a house for us. If I could tell you the story of when Barry was sick, already I'd had women in my lives that kept rescuing me, teaching me how to help my kids, how to help them through a dad who was very ill. And when he died, the people that walked into my life and were there. I remember when he was sick, times when in the middle of the night I had to take him to the hospital. One phone call and people showed up and were there for my kids. My kids woke up to someone in the house taking care of them, getting them off to school. I can't begin to tell you all the kindness of people. Moving to Georgia, devastated, not knowing how to start over again, having to work 3 jobs. The people that rescued me, the people from the church that loved me, the people that kept bringing me back to God and God's goodness even in the hardest time. And even this week, I've been here in South Africa, and all these people have come in to work with the poor from different churches all over, and I've sat there and thought, I've known these people 1 week, and I feel so connected to them because of their honesty, their vulnerability, and just that connected heart of working together. And so I know we're far from perfect, but I just don't even know where I would be without the church and the family it's been to me over the years. I'm Beaty Ottenweller, and I love my church.